Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another Consumables. So in this video, I'm going to be doing my thoughts on update 7.0 slash update modern armor. Basically I did this for update 6.0 and yeah. So there's not much to talk about right here. So I'm just gonna skip, probably just gonna skip. There's also a video like when you're loading up. It's an okay video showing modern tanks, but either way, everyone skip to the garage. So we're here in the garage. Well, not garage, well, game modes. So you have World War II. They also updated like the images, which is actually kind of cool. World War II and Cold War, multiplayer or co-op. So we're just going to go to World War II right quick because there's some things I want to talk about. So the garage is 10 times better, especially because the garage chains depending on what kind of camo that you have equipped for your tank. So if you go to appearance, that's the winter, that's the jungle, that's the desert, and that's the urban. And I believe the garages is also different for Cold War. And you also have like a default garage. What else? Let's go to tech tree. Standard tech tree, it's now in this format. It's not like a circle shape, if you know what I'm talking about. But this is not where the biggest change is. The biggest change is over here in the premium tech tree. It's like this, which is, I don't know if it's a little bit easier. But the biggest change for this is the filters. Now if you look in the bottom left of your screen, it'll say filters, and you just press that button. And boom, it has filters. Now you can filter the premium tech tree. You can filter it by tanks on sale, unowned tanks, and unavailable tanks, which are, let me just hold to exclude that. So yeah. And clear all filters is D. So easiest, very easy way to like go through the premium tech tree. Now you can actually go to like a tank. Let's go to the Ram 2. If you click the square button to preview vehicle. Wait, it's not going to work like this. Okay, so if I go to, I gotta think of a tank that I don't actually own. Let's go to the 416. If you click square, it will now allow you to see the upgrades. Like the stats of the upgrades and stuff like that. That is not all it'll show you. If you go here, or if you go to module viewer, it doesn't really matter. If you look in the bottom left of your screen, it'll say detail stats. You press triangle on PlayStation and detail stats. So very nice to have all of this back. I do know Wargaming are looking for more feedback on this because they know there's a lot more stats to add on this, and of course they can't add all stats back to this because there's not enough room. So they want your feedback. So like message Minto or message Wargaming or put it on the forums or on Discord, and the suggestions, or ask the team, whichever, about what stats you want back in this menu. And most of them are back. A lot of them are back. So that's really good. What else? I think that's it for World War II. Bots are after 3 minutes of being in the queue for bots will get added to your game after 3 minutes in queue. So yeah, which is completely okay, because if you queue longer than 3 minutes, you're going to get bots. Most people just back out before the 3 minutes because they're tired of waiting and pick a different tank. And also the bots will happen after the server reset, because I know a couple people that went into a game right after the server reset and got a bot match. There were some bots in their game. And that's just because there's not a server reset and there's not a lot of people. Oh. So anyway, and there's one more thing on the filters tab, which is the commanders tab. Now you can filter what tanks have and don't have a commander, which is really helpful. We don't have the commander filter yet. That's supposed to be coming soon. Also, all the different menus and different stuff have like their own music. So that's kind of cool. So we're going to back out. We're going to go to Cold War. We're going to go to multiplayer. So multiplayer, let's go to tech tree first. So you can see the M46 right there, and yeah, most people think that the M1A2 Abrams is actually going to be 1.3 million XP to actually unlock, which it's not. How do I know this? Well, we'll get to that in a second. It's not. It's just how much XP that you need to grind through the entire line to finally make it out to this tank. And I'll show you how I know in a second. And I think that's it for this. So let's go to the Soviet. So I had 1 million for XP, and I advanced through the entire line, almost through the entire line, as much as I possibly could go through with about 1 million XP. And I did it. And yeah, so I got all the way up to the 72B, which is a Era 3 tank. The reason I did it is so I can make content on like all these tanks before people start playing them. Content, what you have to look forward to. As you can see, this is no longer like 1.3 million. This just tells you if I unlock this, I don't have the XP to, but if I unlock this, this price will go down by 206,766 for XP. XP. Now, if you see that 206,766, now if I go to here, go to my T72B. Now, also in here, the XP is okay. The prices of the XP is okay. I mean, it's okay. It's about World War II variant. So if I actually go to here and upgrade that, things are expensive. Okay, tank game. Things are expensive. Go to radio. That's 500,000 silver. Radios are, I believe, radios are the cheapest. So yeah, it's about 1 million for a gun, which is insane. 1 million silver for a gun. So also remember how I said it was 206,000 XP to research this tank? Well, now it's 177,000, and this is no longer 400,000. Okay, so the next thing I like, yeah, mentioning things I like. Honest opinion. So anyway, when you're like upgrading stuff, it gives you consumables. I mean, it gives you consumables after you upgrade stuff, so it's kind of cool. Speaking of consumables, let's talk about consumables. You have the smoke consumable and the enhanced hole patch kit. You should use the premium of both of them. The premium one is just better. The smoke, it's fantastic. It's pretty much a game changer. Definitely gonna make a video on that. I know somebody else is gonna make a video on that about whole patch kit and smoke. The whole patch kit gives you your hit points by 5%. Gives your hit points back 5% of your total hit points. So if you have 4,000 hit points, it'll give you 200 hit points off. 200 hit points back. Do I think the enhanced whole patch kit is worth a consumable slot? Maybe not. Maybe if it was like 7% change. 7%. Equipment! Traction system and advanced powertrain. Gives you higher top speed. Better speed. This will be very helpful for like slow tanks, for like a mouse. Also, these are available in World War II. Some tanks get both pieces of equipment, some tanks only get one piece of equipment. It depends on the tank. So, great things, especially if you don't have an engine upgrade, you can't afford the engine upgrade, but you want to go faster. Or if you're in a mouse, a Jaeger either 100 or Tog 2, you can be faster in your tanks now. It doesn't feel slow anymore. It will just feel a little bit faster. It's like basically the turbo for console. What else I want to say? One of my things I don't like about the Cold War thing. Oh my goodness, there's a bug. Hello, bugs. Also, there's always going to be bugs after a giant update like this. But before I get into that, upgrades. The upgrade prices are absolutely expensive. I mean, that's 380,000. That's quite expensive. That's 380,000, and this was 270,000 silver. The upgrade, 1.1 million for the upgraded gun. That is completely expensive. I also have to tell you, send your feedback to Wargaming. If you don't like the upgrade costs, like silver costs of these tanks packages, tell Wargaming. Give feedback. Hopefully they'll change it. Listen to the feedback and they'll change it. And also there's a co-op mode for here. So also I do like the 3D scans. So we're actually going to talk about stuff in game. Alright, so we spawned in game. Yes, we are on Kasserine. I do like the 4 maps. The 4 maps are amazing. I do love the 4 maps. Cold War also has True Vision. True Vision is only for Cold War. I like True Vision. I honestly do like True Vision. When you're on the other 4 maps, you don't really can tell. And also, it makes camo on your tank more useful. And also, when you get bushes like this on a tank, especially when you get on KO Bank, you are very hidden. And if you want to like advance, you can just pop smoke, because smoke will just hide all the indicators and you can just do stuff. Also, if you go to settings, there's a whole bunch of different colorblind mode options. So you have the regular team colors, but you also have colorblind options. Also, this takes effect for the entire game. So I'm just going to leave it to default. Maybe I could always turn it for my colorblind mode. Here, I'll do that. There, I did it. Okay. What else? Ooh. Team. I like everything else. Like, hit points above numbers is fantastic. And you can also already tell that my colorblind mode is actually enabled already, because those enemy team were purple. And now they're like a light blue. I am going to say something that not a lot of people's going to like. I don't like the fact there's no arty. Where's my arty? People are going to hate on me for that, but it's okay. Ow. Pot smoke and boom. I'm safe for that. So yeah, I like True Vision. I like a lot of this stuff. It's definitely not a 6.0. It's definitely not another 6.0. I do have to say something about the matchmaker. I've made an entire video about the matchmaker before. About the arrow-based matchmaking. I don't like the arrow-based matchmaking. Basically, if you like tier class these tanks, the M46 is a tier 1 in the game, and the C55A is a tier 3. And the M46 will always be lower tier, bottom tier. I will always be higher top tier. So yeah, I don't like the arrow-based matchmaking, but I do like a lot of this stuff. It's definitely not another update 6.0. Also, I'm playing terribly right now. Alright, so we're back. It's almost the very end of the game, so there's a couple things I want to say about this. And he's dead. So, there's also more, like, audio cues and stuff like that throughout the game. I like that. They did change this part up, which is fantastic. It looks better. Also, this part when you have a 3D commander blocks your tank. I don't like that. I don't like the 3D commanders blocking your tank. I don't like that. Put the 3D commander somewhere else that is not blocking the tank. Other than that, it's fine. I forgot to have a commander. Oops. Oops. Also, there's here where you can go to, in the bottom left, you can also watch a replay. They have that shortcut back. That's back in the game. Also, there's detail earnings that tell you how much silver XP, free XP, commander XP, and gold and tank XP that you made and how much you lost. So yeah. Also, there's one more thing I completely forgot about, and that is the tank commander icon right above your tank. Also, you can see the green taking effect because of my colorblind mode that I put it in effect. You don't get this as long as you go to default. So yeah, the little tank icon. It shows I don't have commanders. There's no icon. There needs to be like something being like, hey, you don't have commander. Tell us. Well, tell me I don't have a commander. Or like a warning. This is nice, but needs to be a little bit more. Give us like a warning. It's nice, but it's not that noticeable, if you get what I'm saying. And I believe that's it. I believe I can like change these through. I think. Oh no. But anyway, that's it for this video. If you like this video, remember like, comment, subscribe. Also remember to SLAPAFISH, because why would you not? And peace out. See ya. Oh my goodness, what the heck is this?